What's going on? It's D-Man, you already know, bringing to you some NBA 2K14 My Team. It's about that time. You see I'm rocking the Cleveland jerseys. You know, I do have LeBron on my team, so I felt like I just had to bring the Cleveland jerseys to you. I just had to. But anyways, you see Penny Hardaway taking off. That boy Penny Hardaway just flew right there. Did you see the boy on yoing? I know you saw that bounce on that dunk, man. Penny Hardaway is the beast. You all should know by now that he's my favorite player on this team, man. Penny Hardaway, he just gets it done. He gets buckets. But I get aboard with LeBron right here. I tried to push it all the way, but look who's in the corner. Penny Hardaway showing up the strange range. Like I said before, Penny Hardaway is my hamburger helper. He'll assist me with any beef. You know, I'm always beefing with my opponents, man. I'm trying to beat them into the ground. So Penny Hardaway going into the post, but I'm going to kick out to Kevin Durant, throwing out the pump fake, pulling up for the mid-range jumper. Kevin Durant just pump faked the headband off of LeBron James, man. He was not ready for that. Most people shoot threes, so I don't blame him for jumping. So I'm pushing it with Michael Jordan. And of course, I see LeBron James cutting. Even though I don't have goggles on right now, the Core Vision goggles are still in effect. The Renegon is still in effect. If you cut, I'ma see you. So we're back on defense, getting off to a nice start and access denied. And look at LeBron James flopping. Get out the way, LeBron. Pushing it with MJ. And of course, I see Penny Hardaway going in for the alley-oop dunk. Penny Hardaway came out putting in work. You see, he had that Gatorade symbol, so I had to sit on, put in the Sapphire James Harden. And we all know that James Harden is a beast. You see, he has Miss Richmond on him, but it's not going to matter. You see the handles crossing up, going in for the N1 slam.
Damn, that boy good.
And it's funny because I was trying to get a thumbnail, right? And I looked at this dunk, and I noticed that 2K has James Harden teeth on point. I mean, look at the detail of his teeth. The crookedness. Hey, I mean, it was like 6 in the morning. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. But anyways, getting back into the gameplay, you see we have a pretty huge lead here in the second quarter. We were playing a pretty good game, man. People were making their shots. We was playing defense. I love when my team plays like this. And not only that, my opponent was playing straight up, so of course it was easy. But look at the pass from James Harden to Wilt Chamberlain. James Harden almost delivered the Euro right there, but he decided to just pass it off. I mean, Wilt Chamberlain was wide open. Now look at Wilt Chamberlain with the screen. James Harden pulling up, strange range, buckets. James Harden is just a beast, man. Forget that Ruby Steph Curry. I don't even need him anymore. I got me a James Harden. I have me a Andre Drummond, and whoa, big fella, don't hurt yourself. He almost fell on that dunk, man. That landing was just so awkward. And check out my opponent with LeBron James. He's just going to push it all the way along the baseline. I mean, that was a nice dunk, but I can't stand when people do that. Most of the time when I play people in my team and their backs are against the wall, that's what they started doing, man. They inbound in that half court, and they just hit that baseline, and it's an easy dunk or foul every single time. But you see, we answer back quickly with Andre Drummond, and you see me going to the post with MJ right now, passing it out to LeBron James. I'm going to get by Blake Griffin right here, go in for the layup, but he's going to miss. But look at Drummond on the board, and the kick out to KD, 35, the real MVP. You know he's going to knock that down. And uh-oh, what time is it? My opponent said it's time to get serious. It's time to turn up. Turn up that defensive assist strength to 100. I really don't understand why people do that. Like, that can really screw you over. I mean, look at this. Kyrie getting crossed by Penny. Penny for the slam. That's what I'm talking about. When you put that thing on 100, it's so easy to cross your opponents up, especially if they're playing man-to-man. I think people just put that on 100 because they see other people put that on 100. That's all it really is. I mean, look at this. The same thing happened. Kevin Durant, wide open, Sniper Jones, getting buckets, showing off that strange range. And once again, my opponent's doing the same thing. I mean, look at him, just pushing the baseline. He should have went out of bounds, but nah, let's just give him the foul and the and-1. But I'm not tripping, though, because like I said, I'm up by a lot of points, so I'm not really stressing it. Passing it down low to Andre Drummond. Andre Drummond's just going to rise up and throw it down on Blake Griffin. My opponent was playing bad defense this game, and you can really tell because Andre Drummond got off. He had no interior D. So I'm running that pick and roll, and look at the ball movement. Bron to Penny, Penny to Michael Jordan, who's tiptoeing in his Jordans in the corner, wide open, and he's going to knock down that three-pointer. I mean, everything was just falling for us, man. We weren't missing. So you see me trying to dance on Kyrie Irving with Penny Hardaway. It's not going to work out, but he is going to try to double team me right here. And once again, Andre Drummond wide open down low. And it's just going to be an easy dunk, man. That Ruby Drummond really is underrated. I don't hear a lot of people talk about him, but he's definitely better than Wilt Chamberlain for me at least. So I hit Kevin Durant, who was wide open right here. He ran a nice little route under the basket. And check this out, man. My opponent about to hit the dance floor. Look at Kyrie behind the back. Behind the back, behind the back, putting on his dance shoes. Hey, I mean, sometimes you feel like dancing. I mean, that was real cute. I ain't gonna lie, but we gonna get the rebound right here. That was just a bad shot. And Penny Hardaway, the Kevin Durant, the real MVP, he's gonna throw down that alley. I have to take advantage of that mistake, man. This dude out here dancing, playing around, Ain't nobody got time for playing around, man. You supposed to be trying your hardest, but he has Tim Hardaway behind the back, dancing on them. Oh, piece of candy. Kobe's gonna get that. You know, I see my boy Paul George going in for the oop.
Damn, that boy good.
Yeah, that was just grody right there, Paul George. I see you. Paul George turning that back to the basket, freaking the rim just a little bit. And I mean, he's been really quiet this game, so I guess he had to show out. I guess he had to do it. And another person that's been really quiet this game is Kobe Bryant. But you know, I'm still going to get that Kobe over 2 defenders. That turnaround jumper is just so cash. And meanwhile, on the other side of the court, my opponent's still over here dancing. He still got his dancing shoes on. You about to teach me how to Dougie? You see Richmond going left to right, but he's just going to run out of bounds right here. Richmond, what happened? You got 2 left feet? You bow-legged? Those dance moves were terrible, man. He just ran out of bounds with it, but it's all good because, you know, I'm taking advantage of those turnovers. I have Penny Hardaway, and look who's wide open, LeBron James. Now, he isn't a sharpshooter, but if you leave him that wide open, he's going to knock down that three-pointer. And LeBron isn't done yet, man. Just the disrespect at the end of this game, leaving LeBron James wide open. Like I said before, he's not a sharpshooter, but if you leave him that wide open, it's going to be 3 points. So that's going to be the end of this game, man. A nice win by our team right here. I haven't had a blowout in a while. And by a while, I just mean in 1 game. So we get an easy win right here. Everybody got off. I have stats at the end of this video. A lot of people were in double digits. Holler at you all later. Peace. So like I said before, everybody got it in. Andre Drummond with the double-double. LeBron James had a bad shooting game, but he still dropped 14, 8, and 8. Kevin Durant with 14. Penny Hardaway with 14 and 8. James Harden with 11 off the bench. Everybody put in that work. Kobe and MJ didn't even hit double digits. Where they do that at?